just feels nice in my hands and helps to keep me grounded.
Retired Canadian Forces medic Tina Sharp enrolled in a 6-day trauma retreat to heal, but says she left more damaged than when she went in.
I was suicidal when I drove away. I wasn't in a good place for a very long time after I left Project Trauma Support.
She took part in the Eastern Ontario program in July 2018 with a dozen female veterans as well as first responders. Sharp said they all had experienced sexual trauma and had post-traumatic stress disorder. She thought it was a safe space, she said, but later found out their peer mentor was a registered sex offender.
I'm filled with deep anger. And in the process of trying to heal from my military sexual trauma, I was exposed to a sex offender who had already reoffended. It just doesn't even seem real sometimes.
She said the doctor running the program, Manuela Joanno, failed to tell participants about retired Major Jonathan Hamilton's criminal past. Less than a year before the retreat, he'd been convicted in 2 different sexual assault cases and was in the midst of appeals.
Why wasn't I told? Why weren't any of us told?
Sharp said she discovered it by searching his name online, then confronted Joanno during the retreat.
She told me that she knew where I was going with this and not to believe everything that I read in the paper, that some men were victims as well, and she asked me not to tell anyone.
I feel like as a doctor, she's supposed to have our safety, like should have been her #1 priority, and to bring in a sex offender is just wrong.
Volunteer firefighter Chrissy Johnston only found out about Hamilton's past after she left. She filed a complaint with the College of Physicians and Surgeons of Ontario. An investigation found Joanno knew about Hamilton's convictions, but said the court sanctioned his participation in her program and safeguards were in place.
I feel kind of violated, like she violated our trust and that I can't really trust anyone anymore.
Sharp said she's still recovering.
3 years. It's been almost 3 years. And I'm still hurting.
So, Ashley, what does the doctor have to say about this?
Well, Joanno and her organization's board chair sent CBC News a letter. For any who have been harmed by sexual trauma, we hear you. We know how painful this is. We will devote our efforts to learning more so that we can support you better.
And so what about the donors? How are they reacting?
Well, some say that they are assured by new vetting protocols, but not all of them. One large donor has severed ties with the charity, and the Royal Canadian Legion said it found the management of the program so distressing it will no longer consider future funding.
All right, Ashley Burke, once again, thank you very much.
Thank you.